Hi, Jewish moms. So I'm sorry to tell you this, but now we've just entered, a few weeks ago, we just entered the 63 days of danger, which ends on Tisha B'Av. And the 63 days of danger sounds pretty ominous, right? So basically, it's a time of it's a time historically when really bad things, when terrible things have happened to the Jewish people. And it's a time when internally, spiritually, it's a time where there's a real tendency towards machloket, towards disagreements and fights between people. It's a time for constricted consciousness for us when we're feeling down and feeling angry and feeling bad. So if you are now feeling bad and in a fight with your neighbor and angry at this one and that one and feeling just low and just feeling constricted consciousness, then there's a very good reason. It's because we're in the 63 days of danger. So just in a class this week, Rabbi Niven was talking about this. I think like right now during the 63 days of danger, it's very normal to be experiencing an above average experience of life challenges. The life challenges are weighing more heavily on us than they usually do, and new challenges pop up now. And because of the constricted consciousness, we're feeling overwhelmed by them, and it's a lot. So I just wanted to say, if any of you, I know I'm personally been having a challenging 63 days of danger, so I just wanted to share with you one very, very, very important point that Rabbi Niven made this week, which is that, I think that we have a tendency to think that when we have a life challenge, then that is taking us away from the important stuff. Let's say that a person has a medical challenge. I just read last week in Mishpacha magazine in the Lifeline section about a woman who has really a terrible, terrible, it's just a very, very complicated medical situation, and so she had to quit her job, and she has no energy, and she has to go to appointment, like a young mother, she has to go from appointment to appointment to appointment, and just kind of basically hitting her head against the wall for several years straight, trying to find a solution to her medical situation. So she could easily think, okay, like, she, in the story, she was a nurse, she's a nurse by profession. She could think, my mission in life is to be a nurse. My mission in life is to be spending time with my children, to be having Shabbat guests, to be doing chesed in my community. But really, 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 when God gives you a tikkun, when God gives you like a really big life challenge, or not even a really big one, when God presents you with a life challenge, that is your mission in life. And so Rabbi Niven quoted from the Netivot Shalom, who said, when you are experience a tikkun, and we all at any given time, we all experience a tikkun, we all experience tikkunim. So dealing with that tikkun is the important thing. That is your mission in life. For this woman to be going to her appointments and dealing with that and dealing with her health situation day by day, taking her next step in dealing with that, as Rabbi Niven says, taking her next step in serving Hashem and Avodat Hashem, then that's her mission in life. So let me just explain. Taking her next step in Avodat Hashem means taking her next step towards dealing with what she's supposed to be dealing with. Taking her next step in what Hashem wants her to be doing in dealing with her life situation. Okay. So another issue. Let's say someone has a complicated child. I have a complicated child, and this child is making Shabbat meals difficult. Still mostly wonderful, but more difficult than usual, and it makes it kind of like a little bit challenging to have guests, and challenging dealing with him, and challenging dealing with all the children when we're dealing with this challenging child who's going through a challenging stage right now, and so I could think this child is holding me back from my mission in life. My mission in life to be having joyous Shabbat meals with a lot of divrei Torah, and to be having this wonderful, calm, family environment at the Shabbat table, but no. my mission in life right now is dealing with that, is dealing with this tikkun, is dealing with this life challenge of this child. This is my mission in life, and not having, the 25 Shabbat guests and the Shabbat meal, the ideal Shabbat meal that one would envision. Okay, so in conclusion, we're now in the 63 days of danger, and it means a time that all of us, pretty much a lot of us, that we're experiencing constricted consciousness, meaning feeling more down than usual, getting in fights with our neighbors, with our family members, feeling angry, feeling embittered, feeling constricted consciousness, and that's very normal. And so this is the time when our life challenges weigh more heavily upon us. And so I just want to say, if you right now are dealing with a life challenge, and all of us at all times, I think, are dealing with life challenges, and that you should know, like that, sometimes we have a false belief that the dealing with this life challenge, dealing with with a challenging child, dealing with a health issue, dealing with a mental health issue, dealing with any sort of crisis you have in your life. And so we think, oh, that's holding me back from my mission, volunteer work, or spending hours saying Tehillim, or career, or whatever you do. You think it's holding you back from your mission in life, from being a light unto the world. But no, God gave you this mission to work on it. Dealing with this tikkun, dealing with this life challenge, this is your mission in life right now, okay? And every little step that you take in it, you should give yourself a real big pat in the back and say, I succeeded in yesterday I set up a doctor's appointment, and the next day, today I went to a doctor's appointment. Today I, got a prescription for this child. That every day, just saying to yourself, way to go, that you fulfilled your mission in life by dealing with that life challenge, by dealing with that tikkun. Okay, so on that note, I want to bless all of you Jewish moms with an amazing week. Call to.